Hey guys, Tyler here from Drunk Nerds. A little special thing we're doing here today. Well, me, I guess, not we. It's just Gables is fortunately at work, so it's just me. I'm off today, so I figured why not react to today's Nintendo Indie World event. So never know what to expect from these things. It can. I've talked to people. You talk to people sometimes that love these things, and so I'm just like meh, whatever. And sometimes I find stuff I love. It's just it is very personal. These things are so never know what to expect. I'm hoping that maybe we get the to see that was that aggro crab game, the Dark Souls crab game. That game looked awesome last year. Maybe some cool like out today stuff like that. So, but yeah, never know what to expect with these. But let's get into it here. Um, if you're watching this, please like, follow, subscribe. We do a why is I don't care about that there, but like, follow, subscribe. We do a podcast every Saturday night. We do it mostly sometimes live, but yeah, sometimes goes up Sunday morning. But like, follow, subscribe channel. Look in the show notes. We'll have descriptions for links to Apple, Spotify, um,
Hello,
Facebook,
everyone.
Twitter, all that.
Welcome
So,
to Indie World.
well, let's get going.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're excited to share some upcoming indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Let's get this show on the road.
Many years ago, at the top of Mount Fugu, the cat god, Nico, appeared from a sakura flower floating in a nearby river. Nico would visit the farms in our village, granting each one good fortune and prosperity in turn. But some in the village became impatient for their own blessings, and in a fit of jealousy, they drove Nico away, banishing him from the land. Many years passed, and our village worked hard to create our own success. The story of Nico drifted from memory. Yet there are some who still believe in the power of magic and myth.
Okay. It's gonna be like
Welcome to Mineko's Night Market. Long ago, the villagers at the base of Mount Fugu worshipped
Okay,
the
this is
mythical
not going where I thought it
sun
was
god
gonna go.
Nico. However, recent sightings reveal this myth may no longer be a legend.
As the adorable Mineko in this narrative adventure sim.
Okay, not at all
various
what I thought this was
stops,
gonna be.
Befriend the
Thought it was gonna be some
townsfolk,
like Zelda
all sorts
adventure
of
game.
doodads in preparation for the weekly night market. And wow, this market is bustling.
There's a ton of things to do here, like joining parades, entering cat races, and performing on stage.
Did we mention cat races?
Nearly everything you find on the island can be sold at the market. Now that's one happy customer.
And if you're just itching to explore, the island's got lots of secrets to uncover and puzzles to solve.
Okay.
But be careful, you might encounter some meddlesome
Service?
agents along the way.
The hell?
Stop by Mineko's Night Market, setting up shop on Nintendo
Got a release
Switch,
date, all right at the bat.
September 26th.
大家好，我是时光系列的导演徐直，
大家好，我是吴志飞，公司的创意总监。
我们来自重庆帕斯亚科技。沙市镇时光继承了波西亚时光的世界观，这次我们将带大家走入一个神秘的沙漠城市。
这是我们时光系列的第2款产品，我们在这个
My Time
游戏里面
series
带来更深刻的故事、更有趣的人物和更丰富的玩法。同时，我们也在不断地扩展这个世界的世界观。
在开发过程中，我们实地考察了中国西北的戈壁沙漠，那里的环境和当地治沙人的先进理念，激发了我们的创作热情。
Just trying to figure out what they
我们
blurred
希
out
望
in
你
her
一起
shirt.
来度过这个沙漠时光，谢谢。
Love adventure, role-playing, and
Oh,
simulation games?
okay.
This sequel to My Time at Portia has it all. Through a captivating story, rife with dozens of characters and side quests, you're tasked with restoring this post-apocalyptic desert community to its former glory.
Equipped with your trusty tools, you'll gather resources to assemble machines and transform a derelict workshop into a finely tuned facility. Lots of customization options are also in your toolbox, from crafting items to building and decorating your home however you'd like. But there's more to
Two
Sandrock than just
semi-similar games
Why
back
not
to back to
venture
start
into
this off.
ancient ruins and scavenge for
Hopefully this isn't like
relics?
that third-party
Or
direct
say
where we
hi
had
to the
19
locals and make some friends.
anime farming simulator games.
Unfortunately, this town's kind of popular with the monsters.
Okay, that's
so
adorable.
take them down in melee combat.
My Time at Sandrock launches on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Captions. Nope. All right. I feel like these are the type of games you really test your relationships with people. And I remember trying to play one of these games with my girlfriend at the time, and at that our relationship almost ended that day. Played up, okay.
Ever dreamed of having your very own restaurant? Well, now you can in the Roguelite Management Sim Plate Up.
Roguelite?
Decorate and automate the restaurant of your dreams. Place and arrange appliances however you'd like, but be strategic about it, cause you're gonna have your hands full. Lots of hungry customers will be clamoring for meals at lightning fast speeds. Fortunately, you don't have to undertake this gastronomic journey alone.
Up to 4 chefs can play together locally or online to help run this culinary
Oh yeah, online.
empire.
That's cool. I was not
Manage
expecting
both
that.
the kitchen and front of house to keep your customers happy. At the end of every randomly generated shift, you can acquire new high-tech appliances like turbo ovens to upgrade your kitchen and make your next restaurant venture even more successful.
Serve up some deliciousness when Plate Up launches on Nintendo Switch this October.
A couple dates already, so that's cool.
Cześć, jestem Marek.
A ja Monika. Quilts and Cats of Calico to gra, która powstała z naszej miłości do gier planszowych i kotów.
Kiedy
Okej.
wyobrażam sobie
Board
idealne
game
miejsce
cat-
do odpoczynku,
board
widzę ciepły
cat game?
koc i mojego mruczącego kota Darwina. Mogę wtedy zrelaksować się przy ulubionej książce.
It's a very
Także dla
cute
mnie
cat.
koty są synonimem przytulności i ciepła. Te uczucia chcieliśmy wyrazić w naszej adaptacji gry planszowej Calico.
Mamy nadzieję, że poczujecie je tak samo jak my.
Miłego oglądania!
Is this an actual board game?
Looking for the perfect board game night? Check out Quilts and Cats of Calico. Adapted from the real-life tabletop game
okay.
Calico,
This is a real game.
you'll make a quilt from patterned pieces of fabric.
Place pieces on the board, sew buttons to score points, and attract adorable cats. Aw, cute! Each cat has a preferred pattern, so stitch and style to become a master quilt maker.
Get cozy with up to 3 friends in local and online multiplayer. Join ranked matches against random players. Or try your hand at weekly challenges. You can also take some time to
Oh, this is
customize
the
your
most important
cats
part
and
here,
give them
right
a positively great
I
look.
gotta give him the biggest butt
Cuddle
possible.
up with Quilts and Cats of Calico, launching on the Nintendo Switch system
Okay, so far,
this fall.
every single game so far has been a fall game. Okay. I thought I saw something about this a day or two ago. Like something God, I think? If I'm thinking of the right game. Okay. Rift of the Necromancer. Oh. Okay.
Wow, this game has some sick beats.
I can tell. You've been bobbing your head for a while.
Actually, looks
This
pretty cool.
spin-off of Crypt of the Necrodancer, you've still got to move to the rhythm, but it's got a new musical twist of lane-based combat.
Monsters will come flying at you, so match the on-screen prompts to kick them to the curb. Each one has a different movement pattern, and some take multiple hits to defeat. Oh, and let's not forget boss battles. That'll really get you grooving.
And if you need a break from the baddies, there's a special minigame to play for each of the 5 character storylines.
Make a turn every time.
Keep the beat alive when Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay, so next year then. It's an indie game. It's coming out next
up,
year.
We've got some
2025.
DLC news to share for games we previously featured in Indie World.
All right.
More puzzles await in the Cupboards and Drawers DLC for a little to the left. Get tidying across 25 new puzzles as you explore a world of small spaces, secret compartments, and surprising stuff stuffed into every drawer. Charming new illustrations and scenarios are also included in this paid DLC, launching on Nintendo Switch this June.
Dig into more roguelite puzzle action with the Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon Puzzlers Pack. Venture forth as 2 newly playable characters.
I'm surprised doing
Test your
DLC.
puzzle prowess with quandary
I heard like
challenges,
this game
and
was
make
like
your way through the
a
perplexing
gigantic
halls of Castle
flop for
Quandary.
them.
You can
Which
also
is
pay Mr.
unfortunate. I heard
Hat a
this game was
visit
excellent.
For over 20 in-game hats to modify runs, or pick up some nifty new relics in Chester's shop. This free DLC shovels its way onto the Nintendo
That's
Switch
free,
system
too.
this spring.
Man. The mileage of like free content we got on Shovel Knight is insane. Cult of the Lamb?
Expand your flock in the Relics of the Old Faith update for Cult of the Lamb. Dozens of new items, relics, and enemies are scattered across remixed dungeons, guarded by the new versions of the 4 Guardian Bishops. Take your spoils back to the cult with new buildings to construct and followers to recruit, plus a new unlockable quest. And after beating the game, keep the faith going with the new permadeath, gauntlet, and boss rush modes. This free update launches on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
Cool. Soon? Next week?
Hello, I am Funny Man Video Game Donkey from Big Mode Publishing. I am joined today by the creator of Animal Well, Billy Basso.
Hello, I'm Billy Basso, the developer of Animal Well. I've been working on Animal Well for over 5 years at this point, all alone, making everything that goes into the game, including the engine. I was trying to give people the experience of finding something new in a place they've already been before. Pretty much somewhere that's filled with puzzles that you would want to keep coming back to over and over again. I hope you enjoy Animal Well when it comes out on Nintendo Switch. Thank you.
A labyrinth! Well, well, well.
Sounds like you're ready for Animal Well. In this atmospheric, pixelated world, you'll search for treasures as you gradually uncover a dense environment. Where you go is entirely up to you.
Perfect! So, I shouldn't need to worry about anything dangerous, right?
Yeah, about that.
Out today?
You're not alone in this labyrinth. Many interesting creatures live here, but some might be hostile, so stay alert. Any items you've picked up can be used in a number of ways, like making a quick getaway or having friendly creatures help you out in a pinch. And speaking of items, there's a lot to uncover here. So get crafty with your items and see what you find.
I'll be well prepared then. Summon your courage and curiosity for Animal Well,
Wow.
launching on Nintendo
Okay.
Switch early next year.
Huh. Crime O'Clock?
Guess what? It's crime o'clock.
That's odd. My watch says otherwise.
I meant the puzzle exploration game. Anyway, there's no time to waste. You've got over 40 cases to solve across time and space.
But where, or I guess when, do I even begin?
Elementary, my dear Andrew. Look at your map. There are lots of eras to
Sherlock
visit,
reference there.
from the lost
I got it.
age to a cybernetic future. In each era, you'll see how crime scenes develop for different time ticks.
Wait a second. Could I do something in one era and change events in another?
Exactly! By traveling through time, meeting characters, and resolving each case, the map will change and more adventures will be unlocked.
Sounds like
That's
a
cool.
timeless experience. Set your alarms to Crime O'Clock when it launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
All right.
Hello, I'm Peter, project lead at Rain Games.
I'm Ola, the art director.
And I'm Marion, co-producer.
For the last 10 years, we created a variety of different games, expanding the Tassograd universe. Now we are returning to our roots for a sequel.
These titles are not only a celebration of the original game, but also Scandinavian nature and folklore.
I actually really liked the first Teslagrad. I played it on the Wii U. But that game was so fucking hard, I finally broke and just had a rage quit.
And join our homecoming. We see you at the top of the tower.
Tusen tack!
Whoa! Electric powers! Shocking, am I right?
Close! In Teslagrad 2, you'll harness electromagnetic powers to solve physics-based puzzles. Move seamlessly through Scandinavian-inspired environments, accompanied by an orchestral soundtrack influenced by Nordic folk tunes.
But this land holds many dangers, as fearsome beasts stand in your way. Master the art of Teslamancy and defeat them to discover additional areas to explore.
Plus, you can play a remastered version of the first Teslagrad game, which adds enhanced visuals
cool.
and 10 extra challenge levels.
That's okay. I don't need
Both
those.
Teslagrad 2 and Teslagrad Remastered bolt onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
All right.
You can get the
Cool.
games separately or bundled together in the Teslagrad Power Pack Edition.
I might pick up Teslagrad Remastered. Oh. I actually really like this game until I didn't realize that putting on the hard hat in the game made the game hard. So I don't know. I just didn't want to replay the whole game, so I stopped. Just go back to. I think I got on Switch. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Huh. Shadows overloading? Okay.
Mobsters, monsters, and mysteries? Sounds like the cat's pajamas. Sign me up.
Okay. Set in the 1920s within the West of Loathing universe, Shadows Over Loathing is a slapstick RPG full of silliness and stick figures. Your Uncle Murray asks you to help run his antique shop in Ocean City, but he's nowhere to be found. While searching for him, you'll encounter a sinister plot that could spell the end of the world.
Venture through a sprawling black and white world filled with talking frogs, sentient math, and eldritch horrors. There's also a ton of roles to play. March to the beat of your own nefarious schemes as a jazz agent.
I need to go back to West of Loathing.
Hold the curds of the cosmos in your hands as a cheese wizard.
The digital version of Shadows Over Loathing launches on Nintendo Switch.
Maybe I should start with
later
Shadow
today.
Overloading.
The physical version of the game will launch this fall.
I actually like that a
somos
lot.
parte del equipo de The Game Kitchen, creadores de Blasphemous y The Last Door. Soy Enrique Cabeza, director creativo.
Yo soy David Erosa, productor.
Y yo Raquel Alcázar, productora junior.
Blasphemous es un juego muy querido por la comunidad y desarrollar una secuela nos da la ocasión de volver a trabajar en su mundo y enriquecerlo aún más.
En esta segunda parte hemos tenido la oportunidad de plasmar tanto nuevas ideas de diseño como nuevos caminos artísticos y narrativos.
Os invitamos a echar un primer vistazo a Blasphemous 2. Esperamos que os guste.
The Penitent One has returned. In this sequel to Blasphemous, you'll undertake a pilgrimage through a land ravaged by a
Sick,
foul
okay.
curse known
Sick.
as the Miracle.
Hack and slash your way through legions of bloodthirsty foes and treacherous traps in this brutal action platformer. Choose from 3 newly added weapons, each one deadly in their own way.
Wield the War Censer for slow but powerful flaming strikes. The Rapier and Dagger to attack with lightning-fast precision. And the Praying Blade for vicious and versatile combos. By unlocking weapon memories, you'll learn more moves that'll help you survive the dangers lying ahead. Penitence awaits in Blasphemous 2, slashing onto Nintendo Switch this
Cool.
summer.
Very much a Castlevania style game, looks like.
Riley, are you there? Riley, come in. Can you hear me?
Yes! Oxenfree. The date already leaked, but
Jacob, 4 hours ago,
yes, I love the
Colt
first
opened
game.
a portal above Edwards Island.
Riley, yes, but are we really the ones to do something about it?
Different art style.
Have you seen anyone else around? We've been all over. We've seen different timelines, gone back to the past. We're alone. There is no one else.
Riley, seriously, Riley!
Oh. You get. I should probably replay this game. It's been so long. Fuck yeah. July 12th, I think, is the date.
Riley returns to her hometown of Kamina to research strange electromagnetic waves. But what she discovers is more than what she bargained for.
Set 5 years after the events of the first Oxenfree game, you'll tap into the town's ghostly signals and unsettling static. Tune the radio to communicate with supernatural beings, manipulate the world around you, and watch out for a shadowy cult attempting to open their own reality-altering portal.
While exploring this beautiful yet treacherous town, use the new walkie-talkie conversation system to connect with local contacts. Some of them may have valuable info that can give you more insight into Kamina's mysteries.
Your choices will have an impact on Riley's development, relationships, and the story. Will you forge deep friendships? Turn a blind eye to those in need? It's all up to you.
Tune in to Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals, airing on Nintendo Switch July 12th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Thanks for staying with us so far. Before we go, we'd like to show you a sneak peek of several more indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
We're gonna get the spicy little reel here, and then we'll probably get the one more thing. Oh, I like this actually. Paper Trail, August. Okay. Okay. All right, so it's Untitled Goose Game, but a cat. All right, I'm in. What was the date on that? I need to go back to that when I'm done. I love the art in this one. Today, cool. August 18th. Is that date new? Do we know that date? I know Gables was excited for it last year.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed everything shown
We're not gonna
in
get the one more
today's
thing?
showcase.
A huge thank you to the indie community and indie partners working on games for the Nintendo Switch system. And as always, thank you for watching.
Okay,
Follow our
that's
official
actually
Twitter
it. Okay.
account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World. Until next time, happy gaming!
Kind of weird to end with a sizzle reel. Just make sure it's not here. Okay. I want to go back.
Follow our official Twitter account
Nope,
to
not
stay up
far
to
enough.
date.
Oh, too far back. All right, here we go. Pretty good though. I thought it ended pretty well. Like I said, these things are always very personal. So, you know, like I said, I've watched some of these, and 3 or 4 games spoke to me. I've watched multiple of these, and I'm just like, I didn't care about these. Available 2024. Damn it. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it started off. I was not really vibing with the My Time and these first few games didn't really stick with me. I really like this, the Rift of the Necro Dancer. I played the Zelda one I made, and I just have zero rhythm. Otherwise, I'd be way more excited for this. Cult of Lamb, I just never got around to playing last year. This looked kind of cool. The donkey game here, but Animal Well. But the fact it's not coming out for another year is pretty crazy. After you said it's been working on it for 5 years, Crime Clock. Definitely looks cool. I'm not a big puzzle guy. But yeah, I think this Tesla Grad, I'm actually really excited. I'm actually kind of excited about this. This sucks it's coming out today. Because I got Horizon Burning Shores right now I'm playing. Then Advance Wars on Friday. And then next week you got Star Wars. And then the next couple in May you have Zelda and Redfall. So, but I'll have to look see what the price of these are, because I definitely want to at least pick up Tesla Grad remastered, because I really like that game. That game's really hard, and finally hit a wall. I just had to put it down. This looks great. Shadows Over Loathing. I could talk about. I love the first game, and then I put the hard hat on, not really realizing it was a literal, this is hard mode, and just kind of fucked up my whole game. So I'm like, all right, I just need to back out. But that game was incredibly funny. So I'm definitely this is probably out today as well. So that's a pickup for me. And then Oxenfree. Obviously, I was kind of, when that game first came out, I was really excited for this game because of it's Skybound was publishing it, and there's a lot of people. Night School is the developers. They were like people that left Telltale and worked on like the original like Walking Dead, if I remember correctly. So when I heard that, I'm like, okay, well, I'm in. So this is like one of those day one pickups for me. I think like it's like I don't know, what was that, 2016, 17, 18, somewhere in there, I think. But yeah, it was an excellent game. So I'm excited to. I've been banging that drum. It was before I Switch, I think. So it was like 2016, I want to say. I was banging that drum, and I remember it was like, I think like 2017, 2018, it was like $5 on Switch, and I was like, I was like shouting at the rooftops, buy this game, and everybody I talked to that bought it after they played it, loved it. So hoping, it's got a lot more. It's got Netflix behind it as well, but the publishing, so that's awesome. So I'm hoping maybe it's good. It's obviously been on here too. It's been shown on a couple now. Hopefully it gets a nice little boost, and I don't know how well it did. Imagine pretty well it's getting a sequel. But yeah, hopefully it gives a nice little boost, because that game is incredible. So if you haven't played the first one, I can play it. That game's awesome. But yeah, I thought it was actually a really good one here. Like I said, these are always very personal, so I'm sure like some people, watching this, whether it's you or other people, maybe, it's whatever. Okay, kind of boring, whatever. But I don't know. I feel like there's like 3 or 4 games out of here that came out, especially right at the end there, where I'm like, all right, yeah, I definitely want to. I'm definitely gonna check these out. It's just a couple of them came out today. When Oxford is coming out in July, so going to be a little bit before I get around playing them, because I got enough on my plate right now. But yeah, really good. I think this is a really good one. So the little bum we didn't get the Aggro Crab, because that's supposed to come out, I think, this year. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's supposed to be this year. So we haven't really heard anything about it. I'm sure maybe I'll have to look on Twitter. Maybe I've talked about it. But yeah, I know. Really cool. Really good one. I liked it a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe. Check those the links down below. We got, like I said, links to our socials, Apple Podcast, Spotify for our podcast that we do every Saturday night. Gables and I do. Sometimes we do it live. Sometimes we don't. It just depends how late it is. But it's always up Sunday morning at the latest. So, but yeah, thank you guys. Love you guys.